At 6:14 on a Tuesday evening, the shelves were full. Cold drinks, fresh bread, perfect rows of food stretching aisle after aisle. And because most Americans see that every single day, they assume it's permanent. That's the illusion. Most people have no idea how fragile the systems around them actually are. The average grocery store only has enough food to last a few days once the deliveries stop. That's it. A few days between normal life and completely empty shelves. And history proves this over and over again. Storms, riots, supply chain failures, pandemics. It takes almost nothing to disrupt comfort. But modern society has made people emotionally dependent on convenience. Food just appears, power works, the water runs, packages arrive. So people stop asking the dangerous questions like, what happens if it doesn't? Preparedness forces people to confront uncomfortable reality, and most people would rather avoid that conversation entirely. Because deep down, they believe someone else is going to solve the problem. Maybe it's the government, fat chance. Maybe it's the store, maybe it's technology, some invisible system they've trusted their entire life. But systems fail. Every civilization in history thought normal life would continue too. Everybody thought that until it didn't. And that's the scary part. Not that collapse is guaranteed, because it's not, but that so many people couldn't imagine it happening at all.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Shalom to my Akim Wakwathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this foul captivity, as well as the speckled bear that may look like the other nations, but are actually Yasharallah. This is Brother Kabul coming at you with another lesson. Today's lesson is going to be on this whole, prep. I kind of want to use the term doomsday prep. I think that might be the term, the title of this lesson, because a lot of people do like to think that way, where in the sense of, oh, if something bad ever happens, oh, I'm going to be ready, or I'm going to be taken care of, or this and a third. I've actually seen a lot of people make panic rooms where they foolishly announced it to the world. And that's one thing that I genuinely think is funny, where people actually have gotten to the point where they want to show off so badly. And that's attributed to how Esau has made this society. Esau has made this society all about showing off your resources and stuff like that, saying, hey everyone, I got a car, or hey everyone, I got an underground bunker. Well, people, the thing about that is people can literally say, if someone lives close to you, they will know, okay, this dumbass posted their thing online, so that if something does happen, I'll just go to their address because I've seen them around, and I'll just kill them and take their stuff. It's literally that simple, where the precautions just never, the precautious light bulbs never go off in their mind to think, hey, maybe if I wanted to keep this thing, I don't want to let people view me as a target. So let me not say what I have. Let me not tell them, oh, this is the keys to the thing, or this is that. Thinking and assuming that everyone's just going to let you have your stuff while everyone else is suffering without any food. And another thing is over here, as a matter of fact, let me also get this precept before I forget it. I think it's Luke 12. So 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 3, For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as should fail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Okay, so they think, oh, everything's fine, everything's good, and then lo and behold, oh, everything's gonna fall through. All their plans are going to fall through. Now another thing over here in Luke chapter 12 verse 20 verse 16, and he spake a parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully, and he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do, because I have no room where to bestow my fruits? And he said, this will I do, I'll pull down my barns and build greater. There will I bestow all my fruits and my goods, and I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years, take thy ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But Yahweh said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then who shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasure for himself and is not rich towards Yahweh. Basically, this person has all this money. He used all his money to build a panic room, bunker, whatever that thing is called. And then when the situation actually starts, all right, because that's what I always envision. Either because when it comes to rich people, when rich people are always, going out traveling and stuff like that, they're not at home. They don't stay at home. So if you are at home, now if you are outside and you get killed, like probably one of the first people that get murked, all right, then you're just gonna have your home not available for you to use. But you set all that stuff up. And then when you're actually home, or when you're not actually home, then okay, it's just there. No one's going to use it, or someone's going to go running up in your house and then go and take and use all your stuff that you set up. All right. Now, am I saying this to discourage hoarding stuff and making those things? Not necessarily, because maybe if you are able to do it, then okay, sure, cool, good for you. And if you are a man of the Lord or whatever, and the Lord allows you to be able to build up all that stuff, then good for you. Call him MANASHAH. But the main thing is that if you think that is going to take care of you, you're going to be taken care of because of that, then you have another thing coming, thinking that you can avoid the Lord's wrath like that. All right. So, and even then, taking it a step further, let's say, for example, someone did stay at home and they did have all their stuff. What if the Lord just makes it so that, okay, well, you had a heart attack, so right before you even made it into the thing, even though you're in the house, you died in your own house from a heart attack or whatever. Then okay, well, again, you're still not gonna use it, and then someone else could just run up in your house and use it instead. Like, there is no all that prepping. The Lord can literally just invalidate it in the blink of an eye. All right. So again, like that just goes to show how people think
Modern society.
People think that everything's fine, but when stuff actually happens, then they are shown the reality of it. Okay. 2 Ezra 15 verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. And that's the thing here, where people think, oh yeah, I'm going to be taken care of or whatever. But then in actuality, there are other people that prepped to kill people. So then when they see, oh yeah, this is happening or whatever, instead of preparing to survive, they're preparing to kill you and just take your stuff. Especially when they see, okay, well, I heard about this person when they announced their doomsday preparation stuff. All right. So yeah, these people are just gonna not. And it's crazy how so many people make their videos announcing what they have, thinking that people are always gonna have morals when people don't even have morals right now. All right. 2 Ezra chapter 16 verse 34. In the wars, their bridegroom shall be destroyed. All right, hold on. Verse 34, in the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. And this is another thing where there's definitely going to be a major famine, which is going to contribute to a lot of death. All right. Matthew 24, verse 4, take heed that no, and Yahawashi answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am MANASHAH, and shall deceive many, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Basically, Yahawashi is warning how it's not just one thing, not just famine, but it's multiple things where there's going to be people killing, wars where people are going to be just brought in to die or and whatever, sicknesses, earthquakes, and whatever, and all these different things. It's going to be so chaotic where there's going to be multiple different ways of death. All right. Now, Hosea chapter 4 verse 6, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. Again, the security blanket of thinking like, okay, well, I'm going to be taken care of, or I don't need to worry about this and the third because I'm okay. I'm going to be okay because I have my underground bunker, this and the third, my panic room, X, Y, and Z. But also, just in general, how people think that nothing bad is going to happen, or society is going to keep on going, keep on thriving under Esau's rule. And because of that belief, because of that genuine belief, they are going to just be led to their destruction. Okay, so Isaiah chapter 30 verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, I take counsel, but not of me, and I cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that I walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to shrink themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Which the thing here is how so many people think they genuinely believe that they're going to be safe, and the reason why is because Esau has so much power, and through that power and belief in Esau Edom, they completely ignore and forget YAHAWAH, and as a result of that belief in people and man, the Lord allows them to think that way. So then when stuff happens, when things get bad, then when they expect, oh, Esau's going to send the military, this and the third, or whatever, to save us, then no military comes, no savior comes, because, the Yahawashi is not going to save them because they chose Esau over him, and then Esau's just not going to save them because he just does not care. We all know that was never going to be a case. All right, when stuff actually happens, Esau is the last person that you can expect to save you. And here, Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 18, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked of his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. But if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Basically, we're, especially me speaking for myself, I'm over here giving the warning, letting people know this is what's going on, this is what you need to be aware of. Don't follow after this, that, and third, or whatever, and stuff like that, rather than just going along with whatever is going on and then ending up dying. The Lord is sending his prophets to warn the people, and if you don't heed that warning, then that's when you're going to die. But of course, again, another thing is that being given the warning, that's the important thing. We can't be just saying, okay, well, I'm not going to tell anyone or anything like that. The Lord has given the responsibility to his prophets to tell them, hey, listen to this. The Lord is telling you this, that, and the third, whatever. Return unto Yahawash, rather than thinking that everything is going to be okay. All right, because no, everything's not going to be okay. And even the irony of this is that even Esau is telling his people, you have this Edomite looking guy, all right, who's over here telling people, hey, is not looking good. Things are not doing, everything is not going to be fine. All right, you guys need to get ready. You need to be prepared that this stuff's gonna happen. Where the beauty of it, the funny thing is that as prophecy is unfolding, it's not just the prophets, it's also the Edomites that are also telling their people that, hey, this is not looking good. We are going to be in some perilous, evil times. All right. And then when that all happens, you have these people thinking that, okay, yeah, we can join up as a community and stuff like that. But, the reality of it is that most, if not all these people, they only think about self-preservation, where they will backstab, they will kill people, they will use and abuse, misuse all types of different things rather than wanting to cooperate. All right, and that's the thing. Let's get that. Hold on. Over here in the Apocrypha, Sirach 12 verse 10, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right, so we are not to trust our enemy. Esau is the devil, and to genuinely believe that, number one, Esau is going to send military, or number two, Esau is going to look at the threat, all right, and say, okay, well, let's put our differences aside, no more racism, no more this and the third, and say, let's work together and stuff like that. Sincerely, no, he will, as soon as he sees, okay, well, I can take advantage of this, I can make use of the situation, and then when everything is all said and done, I'm going to kill these people and then take all their resources and stuff like that. All right, like that's exactly what Esau plans. That's how Esau works. And even then, when it comes to like how Christopher Columbus, backstabbed in order to get America, this is how their minds work, where they don't care about any of the morality of it, where they even if they know that they're safe, even if they know that the people will never, someone else will never betray them, they thrive off that negativity. So if there is no issue, if there's no problems, then they will make a problem happen. They will make a problem occur, and then kill people for it. All right. So with that, let me see. Is there something else? Oh yeah. And the thing is, again, we're warning our people. All right, we're warning our people from all the thing that's going on. We're warning our people for all the thing that's going on, and they have a false sense of security. They have a false sense of what's that damn word? They have a false sense of we're all in this together type of camaraderie. All right, thinking that nothing bad could happen because we are all together and stuff like that. Which the reality of it is that when it comes to stuff like that, lone wolves, they never really are able to make it, because you actually genuinely do need help. But the problem with that is that because Esau is so untrustworthy, and he can't even trust other people, because he knows that he would backstab people, he knows that he would go behind people's back and do stuff. He doesn't want the tables to turn, so he just does it regardless of if he knows that he is he's safe. All right, because that's just how evil he is. He no matter what happens, he's going to push for some sort of evil. All right, and then even then, when it comes to this, the end drawing near with YAHAWASHI coming to set things right, set things straight. All right. The people, as in the Babylonians, as in Esau, the Edomites, the Israelites, or whatever, not the Israelites, the Jacobites, I don't know, the Jakes, they also are, drinking and being merry and stuff like that, being happy of all how society is right now. Okay, they don't have any complaints, they don't have any issues, gripes, or whatever. They just want things to continue to go as they are. All right. And then that's when the Lord's going to pull the rug and destroy them. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Shem, YAHAWASHI, HAITIANS, double honor to the elders and apostles, great meal, son of God, Shalom.